Welcome. In this video, we'll know how hackers hijack thousands of high-profile YouTube accounts day by day. So since 2019, hackers have been hijacked high-profile YouTube channels. Sometimes they broadcast cryptocurrency scams, sometimes they simply auction off access to the account. Now, Google has detailed the technique that hackers for hire used to compromise thousands of YouTube creators in just the past couple of years. So let's roll out the intro. So it all started with the phish, which is so-called phishing attack. Attackers send YouTube creators an email that appears to be from a real service like a VPN, photo editing app, or antivirus offering an offer to collaborate. They propose a standard promotion arrangement. Show our product to your viewers and we'll pay you fee. It's the kind of transaction that happen every day for YouTube luminaries, a bustling industry of influencer payouts. Clicking the link to download the product through takes the creator to a malware landing site instead of the real deal. In some cases, the hackers impersonate known quantities like Cisco VPNs and Steam games, or pretending to be a media outlets focused on COVID-19 pandemic. The attacks don't appear to have been the work of a single entity. Rather, Google says various hacker advertised account takeover service on Russian language forum. Once a YouTuber inadvertently download the malicious software, it grabs specific cookies from their browser. These session cookies confirm that the user has successfully logged into their account. A hacker can upload those stolen cookies to a malicious server, letting them pose as the already authenticated victim. Session cookies are especially valuable to attackers because they eliminate the need to go through any part of the login process. So additional security mechanisms like two-factor authentication can prevent considerable obstacles to attacker. This is said by Jason Polkis. So he's a computer scientist at the University of Illinois, Chicago, who study cookie theft mechanism that renders browser cookies an extremely valuable resources for them, as they can avoid the additional security checks and defenses that are triggered during the login process. So such pass the cookies technique have been around for more than a decade, but they are still effective. In this campaign, Google says it observed hackers using about a dozen different off-the-shelf and open source malware tools to steal browsers cookies from victims' device. Many of these hacking tools could also steal passwords. Later on, attackers can use compromised email account to propagate scams and phishing campaign, or can even use stolen session cookies to drain the fund from a victim financial account or wherever they are storing their money. So Google won't confirm which specific incident were tied to the cookies theft spear, but a notable surge in takeover occurs in August 2020, when hackers hijacked multiple accounts with hundreds of thousands of followers and changed the channel name to variation on Elon Musk or SpaceX. Then live stream Bitcoin giveaway scams. It's unclear how much revenue any of them generated. But these attacks have even at least modern successful given how they became. So through two-factor authentication can't stop these malware-based cookies theft. It's an important protection for the others of scams and phishing. Beginning on November 1st, Google will require YouTube creators who monetize their channel to turn on two-factor for the Google account associated with their YouTube Studio or YouTube Studio Content Manager. It's also important to heed Google Safe Browser warning about the potential malicious page, and as always be careful when you click and which attachment you download from the email. The advice for YouTube viewers is even simpler. If your favorite channel is pushing a cryptocurrency deal, that seems to be good to be true. Give it some dramatic chimpum eyes and move on. So this is the only one thing from where you can mitigate this attack, and this is how it works. So I explained all these things. So if you feel anything to learn it once again, just drop a message in the comment. Thank you for listening us. Have a great